Every individual is born with immense potential. It's not something that can be measured by what we currently have or have already achieved. It's something intrinsic, embedded within our very being. Recognizing your inherent potential means understanding that you are capable of much more than you may realize at this moment. The first step toward unleashing your true power is accepting the fact that greatness resides within. So often we focus on what we don't have, skills, resources, opportunities, and forget to acknowledge what we do possess. This internal power is not determined by external factors, but by what you carry inside yourself. It's your mindset, your resilience, your ability to learn, and your unyielding drive that makes you capable of transforming your circumstances. Every experience, every moment in your life has shaped you into who you are now, preparing you for what lies ahead. Recognizing your inherent potential starts with realizing that these past moments, both the successes and the struggles, have been part of your journey toward greatness. People often overlook their true potential because they allow self-doubt and negativity to cloud their vision. External voices, societal expectations, and the opinions of others can diminish our self-belief. But recognizing your potential means silencing these distractions and learning to listen to your inner voice, which knows your true worth. The process of self-discovery involves peeling away the layers of doubt and fear that have been built over time. By doing so, you come to understand that you already have everything you need within you to rise above any circumstance. It's important to realize that inherent potential doesn't mean perfection. It means raw capability, waiting to be refined and developed. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. Instead, it's about recognizing that no matter where you are in life, you have the power to evolve, adapt, and improve. The more you embrace this mindset, the more confident you become in your ability to navigate challenges and take on new opportunities. Once you recognize your inherent potential, the next step is nurturing it. Just like a seed needs the right environment to grow, your potential needs continuous care. This involves challenging yourself, setting goals that stretch your capabilities, and embracing discomfort. Growth rarely happens in our comfort zones. It comes from pushing through limitations and expanding your horizons. The more you believe in your own potential, the more likely you are to see it manifest in tangible ways. Your inherent potential is also connected to your purpose. Every individual has a unique role to play in this world, and recognizing that potential means understanding how you can contribute in ways that align with your values, passions, and talents. It's about finding what excites you, what drives you, and using that energy to make an impact, no matter how big or small. When you align your actions with your potential, you start to see how your gifts can serve a greater purpose, bringing fulfillment and success in ways you might never have imagined. Self-imposed limitations are perhaps the most insidious barriers we face in life. These limitations don't come from external forces or other people. They are created by the stories we tell ourselves and the beliefs we hold about what we can or cannot do. Often, we are the ones who limit our potential the most. These restrictions are formed by past experiences, societal expectations, and the fear of failure. Breaking free from these self-imposed limitations is a critical step in unlocking the full extent of your potential. The first step toward breaking free from these limitations is recognizing them. Many of us go through life unconsciously abiding by rules that we have created in our own minds. These rules often sound like, I'm not good enough, I don't have the right skills, or this is as far as I can go. We live by these internalized beliefs, thinking they are truths, when in fact they are only perceptions. The limitation isn't in our abilities, it lies in our thinking. Once you become aware of these thoughts, you can start to challenge them. Start by asking yourself whether these limitations are genuinely based on facts or if they are simply fears holding you back. Once you recognize the limitations you've set for yourself, the next step is to confront them. Fear often plays a major role in self-imposed limitations. We fear failure, rejection, and judgment, and these fears convince us that we're not capable of achieving certain things. The truth is, every person who has ever achieved greatness has had to face these same fears. They didn't let fear define their abilities. Instead, they used fear as a signal to push forward. Confronting your limitations doesn't mean eliminating fear altogether. It means learning to act in spite of fear, to move forward even when doubt creeps in. The more you face your fears head on, the more you build resilience, and the easier it becomes to break free from the limits you've set for yourself. Self-imposed limitations also stem from the need for comfort and security. We often choose the path of least resistance, staying within our comfort zones because it feels safe. However, growth happens outside of our comfort zones. It's when we step into the unknown, when we take risks and embrace uncertainty, that we truly discover what we're capable of. By challenging ourselves and stepping outside familiar boundaries, we begin to expand our sense of what's possible. Each time you take a step beyond your comfort zone, you not only break a limitation, but also prove to yourself that you are capable of far more than you thought. Another key element in breaking free from self-imposed limitations is shifting your mindset. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, begin to see them as opportunities for growth. Embrace the idea that mistakes are part of the process, not evidence of failure. With this shift in perspective, you begin to see that your limitations are not permanent. They are simply stepping stones on the path to personal development. This mindset of continuous learning and improvement allows you to approach obstacles with a sense of curiosity and determination rather than fear and resignation. As you begin to break free from your self-imposed limitations, it's important to surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and challenge your thinking. The environment you place yourself in has a powerful impact on your mindset. When you are surrounded by people who believe in possibilities, who see potential instead of limits, it becomes easier to believe in yourself. Embracing a growth mindset is one of the most transformative shifts you can make in your life. It's the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed traits, but can be developed and improved over time with effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset opens up a world of possibilities because it moves you from a place of limitation into a space of continuous growth. It encourages you to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for learning and improvement. When you embrace a growth mindset, you stop focusing on your current limitations and start concentrating on your potential to develop, adapt, and achieve. A growth mindset begins with the understanding that failure is not something to be feared, but something to learn from. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges because they fear failure, seeing it as a reflection of their abilities. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset recognize that failure is simply part of the learning process. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more capable. Instead of avoiding difficulties, they embrace them, knowing that each challenge is a step toward improvement. This shift in thinking empowers you to push through obstacles rather than be defeated by them. When you embrace a growth mindset, you also begin to see effort in a new light. Instead of thinking that talent alone should lead to success, you understand that hard work and consistent effort are the true keys to mastering any skill. People with a growth mindset are willing to put in the time and energy needed to improve, and they view practice as an essential component of success. They understand that the path to excellence is not linear, and that mastery comes through persistence and dedication. This mindset encourages you to keep going, even when progress feels slow, because you know that each effort contributes to your growth. Another crucial aspect of a growth mindset is the belief in your ability to adapt and change. The idea that you can always learn new things, acquire new skills, and evolve as a person is empowering. This mindset allows you to take risks and venture outside your comfort zone, knowing that even if you don't immediately succeed, the experience will teach you valuable lessons that will propel you forward. The flexibility of a growth mindset enables you to adapt to new circumstances and continuously improve yourself. It frees you from the constraints of believing that you are stuck in your current state and opens the door to endless possibilities. As you embrace a growth mindset, you also begin to shift how you view others. Instead of comparing yourself to others or feeling envious of their success, you start to see their achievements as proof that growth is possible. People with a growth mindset celebrate the success of others because they understand that someone else's progress does not diminish their own potential. They recognize that everyone's journey is unique, and the progress of others serves as motivation to keep working toward their own goals. Lastly, embracing a growth mindset helps you build resilience. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, it's your ability to bounce back that defines your success. A growth mindset teaches you not to give up in the face of adversity, but to find solutions, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. This resilience is essential for long-term success and personal development. With each challenge you overcome, your confidence in your ability to grow and achieve increases, reinforcing the belief that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to.
Fear and doubt are two of the most powerful forces that hold us back from reaching our true potential. They can paralyze us, prevent us from taking action, and keep us stuck in a cycle of inaction. Fear often manifests as an overwhelming sense of uncertainty or anxiety about the unknown, while doubt creeps in as a belief that we are not capable, skilled, or worthy of success. Overcoming these feelings is crucial for growth, as they are the very obstacles that keep us from pursuing our goals and stepping into our greatness. The first step in overcoming fear and doubt is recognizing that these emotions are natural. Everyone experiences fear, and everyone has moments of doubt. The key is not to let them control your actions or define your path. Fear is often a response to the unfamiliar, to stepping outside your comfort zone, and to taking risks. It's a signal that you are venturing into new territory that holds the potential for growth and transformation. Instead of allowing fear to stop you, embrace it as a sign that you are on the brink of something important. By acknowledging fear as a part of the process, you can take the first step in overcoming it. Another essential aspect of overcoming fear and doubt is understanding that failure is not something to be feared. The fear of failure often causes people to hesitate, to play it safe, and to avoid taking risks. However, failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability. It is simply a part of the journey to success. Every successful person has encountered failure along the way, and it is through those failures that they learned valuable lessons and developed the resilience needed to succeed. Instead of allowing the fear of failure to paralyze you, use it as motivation to take bold action. The more you fail, the more you learn, and the closer you get to achieving your goals. Building self-belief is another critical component in overcoming fear and doubt. Often, fear and doubt stem from a lack of confidence in your abilities. You may question whether you're good enough or capable enough to succeed. However, self-belief is not something that is inherent. It is something that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. One way to build self-belief is through small wins. By setting achievable goals and accomplishing them, you build confidence in your abilities, which in turn reduces the power of doubt. Each success, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that you are capable of more. Another powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt is visualization. When you focus on the positive outcome you want to achieve, you train your mind to focus on success rather than failure. Visualization helps you see yourself succeeding even when things seem uncertain. It helps you create a mental image of what success looks like and reinforces the belief that it is possible. When you see the end result clearly in your mind, fear and doubt begin to lose their grip on you because you have already envisioned yourself overcoming the challenges. Additionally, surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial in overcoming fear and doubt. The people you spend time with can either lift you up or drag you down. When you are around people who believe in you, support you, and encourage you, it becomes easier to overcome the negative thoughts and feelings that hold you back. Positive reinforcement from others helps remind you of your worth and your potential, making it less likely that fear and doubt will control your actions. Finally, taking action is the most powerful antidote to fear and doubt. The longer you stay in a state of indecision, the more your fears and doubts will grow. But once you begin to take action, even in small steps, you begin to dismantle the power of fear and doubt. Action breeds confidence, and with each step you take toward your goal, you prove to yourself that you are capable, resilient, and determined. The more you act, the less fear and doubt can hold you back. Setting bold and audacious goals is one of the most powerful ways to unlock your true potential and create the life you desire. Many people set goals that are safe, realistic, and well within their current abilities. While there's nothing wrong with setting achievable goals, it's the bold and audacious goals that push us beyond our limits, forcing us to grow, evolve, and tap into resources we never knew we had. These types of goals are not easy, and they often seem out of reach, but that's precisely what makes them so powerful. The first reason to set bold and audacious goals is that they stretch your limits. When you set goals that are far beyond your current capacity, you are essentially challenging yourself to become someone capable of achieving those goals. You may not know how you will reach them at first, and that's okay. What matters is that you are aiming high and allowing your vision to pull you forward. Bold goals force you to think bigger, to act bolder, and to stretch beyond what feels comfortable. They make you confront your fears and doubts and push you to grow in ways you never thought possible. Another reason for setting audacious goals is that they create a sense of purpose and excitement. When you set a goal that truly excites you, that feels bigger than your current reality, it gives you a powerful reason to wake up every day and pursue your dreams. Bold goals ignite passion and energy that drive you through difficult times. When the going gets tough, as it inevitably will, the magnitude of your goal serves as a reminder of why you're pushing forward. It provides a sense of direction and a reason to keep going when obstacles arise. In addition, setting audacious goals forces you to innovate and think outside the box. When you aim for something big, the traditional methods may not work. You'll need to develop new strategies, acquire new skills, and approach challenges from different angles. The pursuit of bold goals encourages creativity, resourcefulness, and problem-solving in ways that smaller goals simply do not. It challenges you to break free from old patterns and routines and discover new ways of achieving success. This innovation not only helps you reach your goals, but can also lead to breakthroughs in other areas of your life. Setting bold goals also encourages you to take more risks. Playing it safe rarely leads to greatness. When you set a goal that's big and audacious, you know it will require risks, sacrifice, and hard work. You'll need to step outside your comfort zone and do things you've never done before. This mindset opens up new opportunities and allows you to grow in ways you would not have considered if you were focused on smaller, safer goals. Even if you don't achieve the audacious goal exactly as planned, the process of taking risks and pushing your boundaries often leads to remarkable results. Furthermore, the pursuit of bold and audacious goals builds resilience and mental toughness. The journey to achieving big dreams is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, failures, and challenges along the way. But when you set a goal that is big enough to stretch your limits, you develop the inner strength to overcome these hurdles. With each challenge you face and overcome, you build greater resilience, learning how to handle adversity and become more mentally prepared for whatever comes your way. Lastly, setting bold and audacious goals helps you leave a lasting impact. These goals often have a ripple effect, not just on your own life, but on the lives of others. When you aim high and push yourself to achieve the extraordinary, you inspire others to do the same. Your journey becomes an example of what is possible when you commit to something larger than yourself. Whether you realize it or not, your audacious goals serve as a source of inspiration for those around you, encouraging them to dream bigger and take action toward their own bold ambitions. Taking consistent, focused action is the key to turning any goal or vision into a reality. It's easy to get excited about a new goal or dream, but the true challenge lies in following through, day after day, regardless of the circumstances. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up consistently, making progress, and staying committed to the process, even when the results aren't immediate. Focused action is about directing your energy, time, and effort in a way that aligns with your goals, ensuring that every step you take brings you closer to your desired outcome. The first step in taking consistent action is to break your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Bold and audacious goals can feel overwhelming, and the sheer magnitude of the task at hand can lead to procrastination. By breaking your goals down into smaller steps, you create a clear path forward and make the process feel more achievable. Each small task completed adds momentum and builds confidence. These smaller tasks also allow you to track progress and adjust your strategy as needed, ensuring that you remain on course toward your larger vision. Consistency in action requires discipline and the ability to stay focused on the task at hand. It's easy to get distracted by the noise around us, whether it's social media, daily routines, or the opinions of others. But focused action means keeping your eye on the prize and resisting distractions. One of the keys to maintaining focus is creating a routine or schedule that works for you. By setting aside time each day to work on your goals, you ensure that you make steady progress. It's not about working long hours, but rather about dedicating time consistently to move forward. This consistent effort compounds over time, leading to significant progress. Taking consistent action also involves maintaining a sense of urgency. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that there's always more time to act, but the truth is, time is one of the most valuable resources we have. Waiting for the perfect moment to take action often results in missed opportunities. The key is to start now, even if you don't feel completely prepared. Taking action, no matter how small, creates momentum and keeps you moving forward. The more you act, the more you learn, and the more confident you become in your ability to make progress. Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. Along with consistency and focus, persistence is essential. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when setbacks occur, or when progress feels slow. This is where persistence comes in. The ability to keep going despite challenges is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Taking consistent, focused action doesn't mean you won't face difficulties, but it does mean that you keep showing up, even when things get tough. Resilience is built through consistent effort, and each time you push through adversity, you develop stronger mental and emotional endurance. Another important aspect of taking consistent, focused action is being willing to adjust and adapt. Sometimes the initial plan may not yield the expected results, and it's easy to get discouraged. However, successful people know that failure and setbacks are part of the process. Instead of abandoning the goal, they adapt their approach, learn from their mistakes, and continue moving forward. Being flexible in your actions allows you to refine your strategy, ensuring that your efforts remain aligned with your objectives. By consistently taking focused action, you build momentum that propels you forward, even on the tough days. It's easy to become discouraged when immediate results aren't apparent, but it's important to trust in the process. The more consistently you show up, the more likely you are to create the breakthroughs you desire. It's this consistent effort, this daily commitment to moving forward, that ultimately leads to success. With each action you take, you're building the foundation for your success, one step at a time. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, energy, and ultimately your success. Positive influences are not just people who support you. They are individuals who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and uplift your spirit. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and maintaining the momentum necessary for continuous personal development. The right people can push you forward, while the wrong ones can hold you back or worse, drag you down. One of the most significant ways that positive influences shape your life is through the energy they bring into your environment. We all have days when we feel discouraged, tired, or overwhelmed. But being around people who are optimistic, enthusiastic, and driven can lift you out of that mindset. Their positive influences help you see challenges as opportunities, teaching you to focus on solutions rather than problems. This mindset is essential for growth and success, as it allows you to take action even when things aren't going perfectly. Furthermore, the people you spend time with impact your mindset and belief systems. If you surround yourself with people who have a growth mindset, who believe that abilities and talents can be developed through hard work and perseverance, you are more likely to adopt that mindset as well. On the other hand, if you are constantly surrounded by people with a fixed mindset, those who believe that intelligence and success are determined by innate talent, you may begin to adopt limiting beliefs about your own abilities. Positive influences challenge you to think bigger, to believe in your potential, and to take action toward your goals. They encourage you to step outside your comfort zone, take risks, and embrace the unknown. Another benefit of surrounding yourself with positive influences is the constructive feedback you can receive. When you have people in your life who genuinely care about your success, they will provide honest and constructive feedback that helps you grow. They don't just tell you what you want to hear. They offer insights and advice that encourage you to improve and evolve. This feedback is invaluable because it allows you to identify areas where you may be holding yourself back or not living up to your full potential. The right people provide guidance and support while also pushing you to be better, which accelerates your growth and progress. Positive influences also help you stay accountable. It's easy to let your goals slide when you don't have anyone checking in on your progress or holding you responsible. However, when you surround yourself with people who are as committed to their own success as you are, you create an environment of mutual accountability. These individuals will encourage you to stay on track, remind you of your commitments, and celebrate your successes along the way. Their support keeps you motivated, even when you're tempted to procrastinate or give up. Moreover, surrounding yourself with positive influences helps you build a network of people who can open doors for you. Opportunities often arise through connections, and having a group of people who are supportive, well-connected, and invested in your success can create pathways that you may not have access to on your own. Whether it's through introductions, advice, or collaboration, the right network can propel you forward and help you achieve your goals more quickly and efficiently. It's also important to remember that positivity doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Positive influences are people who can acknowledge difficulties and setbacks, but refuse to let those things define them. They show you how to navigate tough situations with grace and resilience, focusing on the lessons learned and the next steps to take. This mindset shift is critical because it teaches you to view life as a journey full of growth, rather than a series of obstacles that are impossible to overcome. Failure and setbacks are often viewed as negative experiences, but in reality they are some of the most valuable learning opportunities in life. Every failure carries within it the potential for growth and improvement. When you embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock, you open yourself up to the possibility of becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable. The key is not to avoid failure, but to learn from it and use it to fuel your progress. One of the first steps in learning from failure is shifting your mindset. Many people see failure as a reflection of their abilities or worth, but it's important to understand that failure is not who you are. It's simply an event, a result that can be changed. When you detach your sense of self from the outcome, you begin to view failure as an opportunity to gather information. Each setback reveals something about what worked, what didn't, and what could be done differently next time. By analyzing the situation without judgment, you can uncover valuable insights that will help you improve your approach and strategy in the future. Another important lesson that failure teaches us is resilience. Failure, while difficult, builds mental and emotional strength. Each time you experience a setback and continue to move forward, you develop greater perseverance. You learn how to handle adversity, pick yourself up after disappointment, and continue pursuing your goals despite obstacles. This resilience is a crucial skill that will serve you throughout your life, not only in achieving success, but also in handling the inevitable challenges that come with it. The ability to bounce back from failure and keep pushing forward is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Failure also teaches the importance of experimentation and adaptation. The path to success is rarely straight, and the best solutions often come from trial and error. When something doesn't go as planned, it's an opportunity to rethink your approach, to try new things, and to be open to new possibilities. Setbacks often occur because we're following a path that doesn't quite work, and failure provides the feedback we need to pivot. This willingness to adapt and make adjustments is a key component of growth. People who are unwilling to fail or change course often remain stagnant, while those who embrace failure as part of the process continue to evolve and progress. In addition to personal growth, failure teaches you humility. When things don't go as planned, it's a reminder that no one has all the answers and that everyone, no matter how successful, has faced challenges and setbacks. This understanding fosters a sense of humility and gratitude, helping you stay grounded and focused on the journey rather than the destination. Instead of feeling discouraged by failure, you begin to see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Humility also allows you to be more open to feedback from others, recognizing that there is always room for growth, no matter how successful you become. Learning from failure also helps to build self-awarenesses. When you encounter setbacks, it forces you to look inward and evaluate your decisions, mindset, and actions. What could you have done differently? What factors contributed to the failure? This level of self-reflection helps you identify patterns of behavior or thought that may be limiting your progress. By recognizing these patterns, you can make conscious changes to improve your approach and decision-making in the future. Self-awareness allows you to take control of your growth, enabling you to make more informed choices moving forward. Lastly, learning from failure fosters a sense of courage and risk-taking. Once you understand that failure is not something to be feared, you become more willing to take risks and pursue new opportunities. Fear of failure often holds people back from reaching their potential, but when you embrace failure as a learning tool, you're no longer paralyzed by the possibility of it. You realize that the real failure lies in not trying at all. By taking risks, you push yourself out of your comfort zone and open the door to new possibilities and achievements. Resilience and perseverance are two of the most essential qualities for overcoming adversity and achieving long-term success. Life is filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but those who possess resilience and perseverance can navigate through these difficulties with determination and strength. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from hardship, while perseverance is the steadfast commitment to continue working toward a goal, regardless of the obstacles encountered along the way. Cultivating these qualities is not something that happens overnight, but with conscious effort and practice, anyone can develop the inner strength needed to face life's toughest trials. One of the first steps in cultivating resilience is understanding that setbacks and failures are a natural part of life. It's easy to become discouraged when things don't go as planned, but resilient individuals recognize that challenges are temporary and often serve as valuable lessons. Instead of allowing setbacks to define them or stop their progress, they view adversity as an opportunity for growth. When faced with difficulty, they take a step back, assess the situation, and focus on how they can move forward. This shift in perspective allows them to maintain a sense of hope and determination, even in the most difficult circumstances. Another important aspect of resilience is emotional regulation. When things go wrong, it's natural to feel frustration, anger, or sadness. However, resilient individuals understand that emotions are temporary and do not have to dictate their actions. They recognize their feelings but choose not to let them control their responses. Instead of reacting impulsively, they take a breath, center themselves, and focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. This ability to regulate emotions allows them to stay grounded and focused on what matters most, moving forward. Perseverance, on the other hand, is about maintaining consistent effort over time. It's easy to start a project or pursue a goal with enthusiasm, but the true test comes when things get tough and progress slows. Perseverance is about continuing to put in the work, even when immediate results are not visible. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to keep going, regardless of how long it takes or how many obstacles arise. People who persevere do not give up when they face challenges. Instead, they stay committed to their vision, trusting that their consistent effort will eventually lead to success. A key component of perseverance is the ability to stay focused on the long-term goal, even when the journey is difficult or uncertain. It's easy to get distracted by short-term setbacks or to become discouraged when progress seems slow. However, individuals who cultivate perseverance keep their eyes on the bigger picture. They break their larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, which allows them to track their progress and celebrate small wins along the way. This focus on the long-term vision helps them stay motivated, even when faced with difficult circumstances. To cultivate both resilience and perseverance, it's important to develop a strong sense of purpose. Having a clear sense of why you're working toward a goal provides the emotional fuel necessary to keep going, even when the going gets tough. When you understand the deeper reasons behind your actions, whether it's to improve your life, help others, or achieve something meaningful, you are more likely to stay committed when challenges arise. This sense of purpose provides the mental and emotional strength needed to push through tough times and keep moving forward. Another key element in building resilience and perseverance is self-belief. When faced with obstacles, it's easy to doubt yourself and question your ability to succeed. However, resilient and persevering individuals believe in their capacity to overcome challenges. They trust that they have the inner strength and resources needed to navigate difficult situations. Building self-belief comes from consistently taking action, learning from mistakes, and celebrating progress. The more you trust yourself and your abilities, the more likely you are to persist in the face of adversity. Lastly, cultivating resilience and perseverance requires the ability to embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when we push ourselves beyond our limits and face challenges head-on. Resilient individuals are willing to embrace discomfort, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental. They understand that discomfort is often a sign of growth, and that facing it head-on is the key to becoming stronger and more capable. Instead of avoiding challenges or seeking easy solutions, they lean into difficulty, knowing that it will make them more resilient in the long run. Believing in yourself is one of the most transformative actions you can take in your life. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. The belief that you are capable, worthy, and equipped to handle the challenges that come your way. Self-belief is not just about having confidence. It's about trusting your abilities, your potential, and your worth. Even in the face of adversity, when you unlock the power of belief in yourself, you give yourself permission to dream big, take risks, and pursue your goals with unwavering commitment. At the core of self-belief is the understanding that you are not defined by your past or your mistakes. Many people struggle with self-doubt because they allow their past failures to dictate their future potential. However, true self-belief comes from the realization that your past does not determine your future. Every new day is an opportunity for growth, and you have the power to change, adapt, and improve. When you believe in yourself, you are free to take the lessons from your past, learn from them, and use them to create a better future. Belief in yourself also gives you the courage to take risks. Life is full of uncertainty, and stepping into the unknown can be intimidating. But when you have confidence in your abilities, you trust that you can handle whatever comes your way. You understand that failure is not the end but a stepping stone to greater success. By embracing risk, you open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences that would not be possible if you stayed within the confines of your comfort zone. When you believe in yourself, you trust that you have the strength and resilience to overcome challenges and turn setbacks into lessons. Self-belief is also crucial when it comes to facing criticism or negative feedback. No matter how successful you become, there will always be people who doubt you or try to tear you down. When you have belief in yourself, you are able to filter out the noise and stay focused on what matters. You understand that other people's opinions do not define your worth. Instead of letting criticism hold you back, you use it as constructive feedback that helps you grow. You believe in your vision and your abilities so deeply that external negativity cannot shake your confidence. In addition, self-belief allows you to set higher standards for yourself. When you believe in your potential, you are not satisfied with mediocrity or settling for less than what you deserve. You are driven to push beyond your limits and strive for excellence. Belief in yourself fuels your ambition, encouraging you to reach for goals that once seemed out of reach. With this belief, you're not afraid to dream big and pursue those dreams with all the energy and effort you have. You understand that success is not handed to you, it is earned through consistent effort, commitment, and a belief that you are worthy of the rewards that come with it. Another powerful aspect of self-belief is the ability to silence the inner critic. We all have that voice inside our heads that tells us we're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving our goals. This voice can be incredibly loud and convincing, but when you believe in yourself, you can quiet that negativity. You replace self-doubt with self-affirmation. Every time you face a challenge or an obstacle, you remind yourself of your strengths, your abilities, and your past successes. You develop a mindset of self-compassion, understanding that no one is perfect, but everyone is capable of learning and growing. Building belief in yourself is a continuous process. It's not something that happens overnight, but rather something that you nurture and cultivate over time. One of the most effective ways to build self-belief is by setting small, achievable goals and celebrating your progress. Each success, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in your capabilities. Over time, these small wins accumulate, and your confidence grows. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive people who believe in you can help reinforce your own self-belief. Positive influences encourage you to stay focused on your goals and remind you of your strengths when you forget them. Lastly, unlocking the power of belief in yourself requires letting go of perfectionism. Perfectionism often holds us back because we fear making mistakes or not measuring up to unrealistic standards. However, self-belief means embracing imperfection and accepting that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on progress and growth. Understand that every step you take toward your goals, no matter how imperfect, is a victory in itself. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to fail, learn, and continue moving forward. This freedom from perfectionism is what allows you to reach your full potential.